Hello everyone, my name's Paige, and I had the spinal cord stimulator implanted today, the lumbar section, so that's my lower back. The reason why I had to have this done was I have bulging disc, I have arthritis, I have ankylosing spondylitis, and pinched nerves in my back. So my goal for this was to get off or lessen my pain medications. I'm on enough medications for other things, and if I can get off pain meds, that would be just great. So let's backtrack. I had the trial a few months back. It did pretty well. They said that they would need to hone it in more on my troubled spot, on my worst area, which is my lower left of my back. But they said that with the real deal, they would be able, there's more bells and whistles that they can do that with. So the trial was successful. For the trial, they just go in and they attach the electrodes to the areas on the spine, and then you're connected to an external battery generator pack, and it's all taped in place, really taped in place. And you wear that for 3 to 5 days. Mine was 3 days. And when they removed that, it was so simple, so you didn't even feel it. The thing that you felt was them removing the tape. So today I had to be at the hospital at 9 o'clock. My surgery was at 11. And everything pretty much went straight on time. They weren't sure if I would be staying in the hospital or not, just because of other health issues. So I brought an overnight bag just in case. And so you go in, you do your pre-op like any other surgery. They get you situated with the IV and everything. Everybody comes in and talks to you. Make sure that they know the correct side to put the generator pack. Since I lay a lot on my left side, it wouldn't. I told them I wanted on the upper right buttocks. Lots of flesh there, so it'll be well hidden. Usually what they do is wake you up mid-surgery to make sure that the electrodes are working and are in place. But again, and that's something I was really scared of, was being woke up in the middle of a surgery. But again, with my other health issues, they bypassed that part. It would have been too dangerous for them to wake me up. So this doctor, she's done these for I think over 20 years, and these things have been placed, I believe, for 30 years in people. So I only had good reviews. That's all I saw was good reviews for her, so I pretty much trust her. And if they don't, if by chance they're not hitting the right spot, they'll just have to adjust it. So when I woke up, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt. The incision on my spine hurt. It burned, it stung. They turned me to my side, and it felt like my whole torso was in the worst cramp, as if weights had been placed and just hanging off of me. And when I met the surgeon, one of the first things she told me was, "I'm going to hurt you," which I liked. It was up front, no beating around the bush, nothing. She doesn't lie. They did have some trouble. In fact, I'm still dealing with it, keeping my O2 stats up. Ice packs will be your friend. They do help a lot. So I've got one incision on my lower spine. It's maybe about that long. And then my upper right buttocks, maybe about that wide. Nothing on the outside like during the trial. It's not turned on. They won't turn it on until my wound check, which is on the 17th of this month. The reason being was they used to turn it on, so then people were feeling pain relief, which made them feel better. They were not giving their body time enough to scar those probes into place, which then they were being knocked off, moved around, and the whole thing is they need to be scarred into the place that they're placed, so they're not being moved around easily. So you do not get the relief of the actual implant at first. It'll be at least a week and a half. Let's see. My kids, I live with my kids, and they have me pretty well hooked up. They have a rope attached to my closet door. So in the middle of the night, instead of calling them to help me get up, because you're in pain, you're not moving around a lot, but this way I can be able to pull myself up slowly and able to get up and do what I have to do, the restroom, whatever, without waking them up. My bed sits up high off the ground, so I have a footstool, and I have one of those grabbers, that you hold on to, and if you drop something, you can pick it off the ground without bending over, because you can't bend. Let me see. Trying to think what else. Make sure that you have your pain meds on board. The surgeon that they sent me to was outside of the office, so my spine and pain doctor, they were responsible for my pain meds. They had a little bit of a problem doing that correctly. The only issue I've ever had with them, I had to have the pharmacist more or less override what they instructed, so I would have pain meds ready for me today. I'll be on antibiotics for a week. I'll start those tomorrow. Trying to think what else. I've been told that tomorrow's going to be worse. I hope not. I'm just going to go day by day and see how it goes. My worst fears going into this was being woke up mid-surgery and the pain afterwards. The surgery itself didn't scare me. Let me see. Oh, when you woke up, because they put a tube down your throat. Ooh. That's, they got me good with that one. I woke up, could barely talk. My throat is all bruised. I'm surprised you can even understand me now, but the more I talk, the better it gets. Let's see. Yeah, just make sure that if you decide to have this, that you have people around to help you. Decided I'm going to use a walker for a few days, just to help me get around a little bit more, and less chance of falling. So I'm going to try to do one of these each day for a while, give you up-to-date information. I know there's other ones out there, and everybody has their own experience, but if you can take away a little bit to help you, that'd be great. It's information different from the doctor when it actually has helped, you know, that somebody has actually gone through it. So, yeah, I'll try to get on here tomorrow. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them. And we will talk to you later. It's time for me to lay back down. Alright, bye.